23-17 the score in favor of the Red Eddies.
Bringing it up against the press. They're a little stymied here. They get it over the timeline.
Oxford Hills with the basketball. It's Colton Carson lobbing it over for Spencer Strong. In the corner now, record for three. Back iron, no. Rebound, Maywin. Now on the other end, they will get it over to Morin, top of the key. Down low, it's Khaled. Layup won't go. Gets his own rebound. Put back good for Ivan Khaled as he gets the layup. And on the other end, the Vikings answer as it was Spencer Strong with the bucket. Now Edward Little misses layup Morin. And we are live back on 96.9 The Ox at the very least. So 96.9 The Ox, AM 1450. Thanks so much for sticking with us as we have been having some significant technical issues here tonight. But if you're just joining us here on the air, on the radio, it's 25-19 in favor of Edward Little with 1:53 to go in the second quarter. They lead by 6, but Spencer Strong is going to the line for a pair of free throws, and he makes the first. And so the Vikings, they're within 5.
No, you know, they, as poorly as they played, they can't hit a layup. Oxford Hills get a layup. They're in this game and maybe ahead. They're still hanging tough.
Second free throw, good as well. So a 4-point game.
Man, hanging in there.
Here comes Morin. Bounce pass over to Shea for Edward Little. His pass stolen by Colton Carson. Colton Carson on the break. Layup good, scoring, and the foul for Colton Carson. And here come the Vikings.
Yeah, the ball was tipped on the break and went right in and laid it in. 25-23 and one. And the hurt. Is that what they say now?
Yeah, right. Hoop in the harm.
Hoop in the harm. Yeah, that's it. My frustrated partner here.
Free throw good.
Our shot is good.
1-point game, 25-24.
Climbed all the way back from down 8-0.
Now the lob in the left wing. They get over top of the key. From the elbow, the shot is good on the other end for Edward Little. That was Morin knocking it down.
27-24.
Yep, it's Strong in the left wing. They feed it over to St. Pierre. Now Strong top of the key. Strong on the drive. Kicks it over in the corner for James Doucette in the game. Now back to Strong for Oxford Hills. They're down by 3 here. They feed it down low to Carson, and he draws the foul.
Edward Little foul on Gibson is first.
Storm Gibson, so now Strong to inbounds, gets in for Carson. It's tipped out of bounds by the Red Eddies, so it'll still be Oxford Hills basketball. Now Strong to lob it in, and stolen by the Red Eddies. Good steal that time by number 21, Grant Hartley, their star quarterback in football, with the steal there. Under a minute to go, 27-24, first half. Vikings trail by 3 to the Red Eddies. Collins, some fancy dribbling, but still dribbling outside the 3-point arc. They tried to feed it down low to Hartley. It's knocked out of bounds by Carson. Battle of the 2 quarterbacks. And it's
2 big quarterbacks. They look at a couple of tackles.
Inbounding for Edward Little is Austin Brown. He gets it in for Khaled. Khaled on the drive, runner in the lane, won't go. Rebound Carson. So the Vikings a chance to tie it with a 3. Down 3 here, it's Strong. Strong off the screen, Strong on the drive, layup good. 1-point game, 27-26.
Nice drive, lost control of it, held on to it, and laid it in.
So now with it is Brown.
Yale going to wait for the last shot, I think.
Right wing for Deuce, pardon me, that's Morin. Amber Little has the ball right now. With 5 seconds left in the half, it's Khalid up by 1. Khalid, step back, corner 3, short, and that's the end of the first half with the score. Edward Little 27, Oxford Hills 26. We got a good one. We'll take this break as you are listening to high school basketball right here on MBRradio.com and 96.9 The Odds.
It's the most dangerous driving distraction. It's not an age-specific issue. It's not driver-specific. It makes car accidents up to 23 times more likely to occur. When it comes to texting while driving, you're only good at it until the one time you aren't.
I'm Chris Condon from United Insurance. Pick up your free bumper sticker at any United Insurance location. Please don't text and drive.
Look, I get it. We all got snowed in last week. You're just now getting shoveled out. And when somebody mentions something to you about summer camps, your only thought is, can I go to it right now so that I don't have to deal with the snow anymore? Totally get that. However, this February vacation week, if you're home with your kids, there is one thing that you're going to remember. If you don't have something for your kids to do, you're going to be in for a long summer. Registration is now open for University of Southern Maine's summer camps. They've got basketball, they've got soccer, they've got ice hockey, and they have a ton more. I haven't even scratched the surface on this. Find the registration links now. Go to usm.maine.edu. That's usm.maine.edu and search summer camps. Or find the links right now at mbr.org. And maybe get them in shape for some of these summer camps by letting them shovel off the roof or something like that. Or the deck. Or the car. Or maybe the big wheel. Either way. University of Southern Maine summer camps, where kids should spend the summer.
I can only hear out of one ear in this one, though. Why is that? I can hear out of both ears in this one, only one ear on this one.
I think some of the older models just had the audio.
We need to disconnect. Hey, this is going over the air, dude. Dude, it can't be on halftime. It's going over the air, isn't it? It can't be. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Showed us the invoice of the car, took $1,000 off, showed us all the rebates. Everything was full disclosure. No other dealer would do that for us. I have had at least 5 that said that, almost verbatim.
Why don't you say that? There's nothing to hide in the commercials. I mean, it's all out there.
What's the website, Amber?
YankeeFord.com.
Marty?
YankeeFord.com.
Jay?
YankeeFord.com.
Burke?
YankeeFord.com.
I'm a little confused here. I'm not sure what the website is. I'm not getting it.
You know,
YankeeFord.com. Yeah, sure. That might be it.
Plus oil changes for as long as you own your car, Maine State inspections for as long as you own the car.
I think if you go to the website, the point is that we're going to have the lowest price in the market.
Yeah.
And we're going to pay you more for your used car. And when you come in here, we're going to pull the invoice and show you the cost. We're going to show you the rebates. We're going to be completely full disclosure.
Yeah.
Go ask the competitors to do that. They won't do it. Does that tell you anything?
Yeah, there's no fine print at Yankee Ford. What was that website again?
YankeeFord.com.
Right.
From the front office staff to the medical technicians and the doctors, we're all playing on the same team. Discover Spectrum Healthcare Partners and the power of integrated specialty care.
Winter People Athletics creates custom athletic apparel, including team uniforms and spirit wear. They support team sports programs by offering a variety of clothing and other merchandise which can be personalized with team logos, player numbers and names, and various other options. They can also provide innovative custom screen printing and embroidered apparel to create fun and engaging fan and booster items to sell for your team fundraising efforts. Call Steve Haynes, Athletic Apparel Consultant, at 207-869-6019 or online at winterpeople.com.
All aboard MBR.org, the place to get all your high school and amateur sports news and information. MBR.org is in high gear with Maine high school winter sports. Go to MBR.org to chat about your favorite team. Find the latest articles, travel news, and cancellations. Or visit their all-new and very popular team pages. MBR.org has everything you want to know about high school and amateur sports in Maine. Coming in February, all the high school tournament action at your fingertips 24/7. It's high school sports heaven. All aboard MBR.org.
Full Court Press is on your team. Full Court Press is more than just a coffee shop. Some of their print services include color copies, black and white copies, posters, bindings, calendars, cards, business cards, and every door direct mail. They're located at 855 Main Street in Westbrook. Call them today at 207-464-0002 or request an estimate, place an order, and much more on their website at fullcourtpress.biz. That's fullcourtpress.biz. When you need a copy shop to bring the heat, it's time to hire Full Court Press.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
Since 2014, Addiction Hope and Helpline has answered your calls 24/7, 365 days per year. Call now and talk to someone who cares. Get connected with programs for teens, men, women, LGBT, vets, or faith-based. Call 800-646-1166, 800-646-1166. Most insurance covers substance abuse, and you may have zero out-of-pocket costs. Call now for a free assessment. Find treatment that fits you or your loved one best, including teens and faith-based options that use proven gentle recovery techniques. You can get back on track. Call 800-646-1166, 800-646-1166, 800-646-1166.
Showed us the invoice of the car, took $1,000 off, showed us all the rebates. Everything was full disclosure. No other dealer would do that for us. I have had at least 5 that said that, almost verbatim.
Why don't you say that? There's nothing to hide in the commercials. I mean, it's all out there.
What's the website, Amber?
YankeeFord.com.
Marty?
YankeeFord.com.
Jay?
YankeeFord.com.
Burke?
YankeeFord.com.
I'm a little confused here. I'm not sure what the website is. I'm not getting it.
YankeeFord.com.
Yeah,
sure.
that might be it.
Plus oil changes for as long as you own your car, Maine State inspections for as long as you own the car.
I think if you go to the website, the point is that we're going to have the lowest price in the market.
Yeah.
And we're going to pay you more for your used car. And when you come in here, we're going to pull the invoice and show you the cost. We're going to show you the rebates. We're going to be completely full disclosure.
Yeah.
Go ask the competitors to do that. They won't do it. Does that tell you anything?
Yeah, there's no fine print at Yankee Ford. What was their website again?
YankeeFord.com.
Right.
From the front office staff to the medical technicians and the doctors, we're all playing on the same team. Discover Spectrum Healthcare Partners and the power of integrated specialty care.
Our goal here at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise your program or group the most amount of money possible in the shortest amount of time, hassle-free.
Over the last 3 years, we've been able to raise over $10,000 every year which has really allowed us to get the extra stuff the kids really need to run a successful program.
One of our biggest goals at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to really develop a relationship on the ground with the coaches, the community, and the boosters that are involved, and help bring them together and understand how important it is to fundraise.
Full Court Press is on your team. Full Court Press is more than just a copy shop. Some of their print services include color copies, black and white copies, posters, bindings, calendars, cards, business cards, and every door direct mail. They're located at 855 Main Street in Westbrook. Call them today at 207-464-0002 or request an estimate, place an order, and much more on their website at fullcourtpress.biz. That's fullcourtpress.biz. When you need a copy shop to bring the heat, it's time to hire Full Court Press.
Of action. And back on the video side of things, it's a Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. Everything clicking, I think, finally, perhaps. Hopefully we'll have the exciting finish of this one for you. Uninterrupted. It's a 1-point game at halftime. Edward Little up 27-26 over Oxford Hills. Hopefully you can actually hear me now. And hopefully we won't drop off again. A lot of hoping, though, going on here in the broadcast booth. Tyler Morin to bring the ball up for the Red Eddies as we begin the second half of action. He is immediately swarmed by a pair of Vikings before he gets it over to Austin Brown. His pass, though, down low, and it deflects away, stolen by Strong. Strong on the move, out to St. Pierre in the right wing. St. Pierre feeds it to Strong in the corner. And now Strong gets it over left wing for Lutzka. Here's St. Pierre in the corner for three. Good start for the Vikings in the second half. He knocks down the three. And now a whistle. And it's going to go back to Oxford Hills. I wasn't sure what quite happened there, but a three-pointer from St. Pierre, 29-27. Oxford Hills getting the ball back as well. They get it into Keniston. Now Strong. Here's St. Pierre again. St. Pierre off a screen from Carson. He'll fire away again. Front iron, no. Rebound this time for Tyler Morin. Up ahead now, and one for Ivan Khalid and the Red Eddies. They've had the answer every time, Coach.
Yeah, I tell you what, boy, they get up the court quickly. They're fast, and they all can run and jump.
Ivan Khalid, senior guard, to the line for one. We're tied at 29 after Edward Little briefly trailed after the St. Pierre three. And Khalid for the lead. Misses the free throw. Carson the rebound. We're tied at 29 with 7:16 to go third quarter. It's Spencer Strong. Now left wing for Lutzka. It's St. Pierre off a screen from Carson. St. Pierre, ball above his head, being guarded by Khalid. Bounce pass over to Strong. Strong picks the ball up way outside the three-point line. Now drives baseline all the way to the hoop. Nice move. Layup, though, won't go. Lutzka the rebound. Feeds it to Carson. Carson's shot short. Ball tipped around. Here come the Red Eddies on the move. It's Darby Shea in the left wing. Shea on the drive. Met by Carson. Shot denied. And recovered by St. Pierre for Oxford Hills. Ahead for Lutzka. Lutzka feeds it down low for Carson. Out to Lutzka. Top of the key, it's Strong for three. Yes! Spencer Strong from deep. 32-29. Now it's Khalid in the left wing. Guarded by Lutzka. Khalid on the drive, down low. Now outside, top of the key. It's Brown with the answer. Tied at 32.
Heck of a tilt.
Strong looking to maybe get an answer now over top of the key for St. Pierre. St. Pierre on the drive. Layup won't go. Keniston the putback, got it. Atreyu Keniston gives the Vikings a 34-32 lead.
He's been tough on the boards. Yo, trying to get it into Mullen.
Now it's Khalid left wing for the Red Eddies. Down low, layup won't go, but an offensive foul that time.
On Shea.
Viking ball.
That's his second.
And here comes Strong. Strong drives in, now outside St. Pierre. St. Pierre goes around College, and he draws the foul on the take. Vikings lead by 2, and St. Pierre will get 2 free throws.
You know, they're so used to him taking the outside 3 that once he even looked like he was going to take it, everybody jumped and he drove to the hoop.
St. Pierre now to the line. And the free throw is short. Now he's telling me he can't hear you at all. And now, St. Pierre, second free throw. That one no good. Deflects and Collin gets it. Now on the other end, a whistle. Hopefully, Coach, we're bringing you on the air here with us. Talk to me a little bit here.
That remains to be seen, I guess.
Yeah, that remains to be seen, but we'll do our best here. As nothing has gone right on our end, folks. It's been a disaster, but it's a great game right now.
We got the crowd, Mike. Oh, it's a terrific game.
It's a great game.
34-32.
It's a shame that we can't match it. Call it down low, stolen by Carson. The Vikings get it back.
Actually, those defense have been terrific.
And here comes Strong on the other end, and he draws the foul. So Strong not on the shot, so they'll inbound it from the baseline. All right, we got Coach back here with us. I don't know what the heck happened to your headset, buddy, but here's Colton Carson down low in the lane, lays it up and in. So the Vikings have a 4-point lead, 36-32.
Kind of a surprise. Foul on Colton Carson. It's his second.
Edward Little with the ball as we're trying to troubleshoot still, as we're trying to broadcast at the same time, so I apologize. Edward Little with the basketball, driving into the paint, kicks down the corner now. On the move, runner good for Tyler Morin.
Two-point ball game.
Now it's Carson at the elbow. In the corner now, St. Pierre for 3. Won't go. Ball deflects back to St. Pierre. Vikings up by 2 with the ball. St. Pierre with it. Now they feed it over to Carson on the baseline. Carson to Keniston from the free throw line. Shot good. Atreyu Keniston, 4-point lead, Oxford Hills.
Really, he's been terrific on the boards, and now he's got some points.
Now they feed it down low. Layup won't go for Storm Gibson. And on the rebound, I think they got Keniston based on his reaction. It's going to be every little ball here, trailing by 4.
That's his second.
Free throw, back iron, no. And now the second free throw. That's short. Rebound Keniston for Oxford Hills.
And he throws it away.
Turn it over, yeah. So right back to Edward Little with 3:32 to go, third quarter. Vikings lead 38-34. On the drive, Khaled, blocking foul. Apparently we are sounding okay according to our listeners. Darby Shea in the air for Edward Little. They inbound it, though, and it's stolen by Carson.
And a foul on Shea.
All right, so reset. 3:20 to go, third quarter. Vikings up 38-34. It's been a great game. We're trying to focus on it the best we can for you folks.
That's the third foul on Shea.
Our mics seem to be cutting in and out. There's like a ghost in the machine. But we're dealing with it. All right, Carson lobs it in. That was not a good idea. It is stolen by the Red Eddies. Storm Gibson stole it, and then he turned it over right away. Back to St. Pierre, right wing three. St. Pierre rattles in and out. Oh, Carson, what a strong rebound. He missed the putback. Dietrich gets the rebound. Out to Strong for three. No. Rebound to the Red Eddies. And here comes Everett Little on the other end. It's Collin handling the basketball. In the corner now, they feed it down low. And the ball tipped away and stolen by Dietrich. Gets it over to Carson. Ahead now for Record. Record in the corner for Strong. Strong on the drive. He'll draw the foul. And I believe he's going to get some free throws out of this.
Looked like a shooting foul.
Little Spencer Strong.
I believe the foul is on Tyler Moore in his second.
Into the game now for Oxford Hills. Back in is number 13, Hunter Labassiere. 39-34, the Vikings, the first free throw was good. Second free throw good, 40-34.
Stolen.
Yep, Spencer Strong able to get the steal for Oxford Hills. And then they almost turn it over. In fact, they did. Collins stole it, but he might have been called for a foul. Let's see. No, win against the Vikings. All right, so right now there's 2:26 to go. Third quarter.
Timeout by EL.
It's been a good game, and we're going to take a much-needed 30-second break. 40-34 Vikings on MBR and the Mighty Ox.
From the front office staff to the medical technicians and the doctors, we're all playing on the same team. Discover Spectrum Healthcare Partners and the power of integrated specialty care. From the front office staff to the medical technicians and the doctors.
Stab myself in the eye. Aaron Morse alongside Coach Dave Wing here at Oxford Hills Comprehensive High School. 2:26 to go, third quarter. Vikings lead by 6 over the Red Eddies. Remember, oh, maybe you don't remember, Oxford Hills 5-6 entering this game. Edward Little 9-3.
Yeah, this is upset in the making here.
Possibly. As it's in the corner, though, for Darby Shea. Shot too strong. Dietrich the rebound for the Vikings. Over to St. Pierre, who lobs it up for Strong. Strong able to push it across the timeline. Strong to St. Pierre. Ball deflects back to him. Now feeds it down low. Colton Carson outside St. Pierre to Carson in the left wing. Carson on the drive into the paint. And, oh, he got away maybe with a travel. Got out to St. Pierre for three from the right wing. Got it! Chris St. Pierre, he's hyped up. And the Vikings lead by 9, 43-34. Collin on the drive. He'll draw the foul. And one. Ivan Collin, every time they needed him today, he's come up big for the Red Eddies. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, he's been their go-to guy all year. And had a little coaches complaining about, I think there might have been a travel down there, down in the lane.
Well, yeah, because Colton Carson, I thought was going to get called for steps, but he did not. And he got it over to St. Pierre, who hit another three. And when he's on, Oxford Hills could be a tough team to beat. Collin's free throw good. 6-point game, 43-37. Here's Strong with it over to Labossiere. Now back to Strong. Strong across the timeline, gets it over now to Diedrich, right over by his own bench. Feeling some pressure. His pass stolen by Collin ahead. And this is going to be a dunk and one and a flagrant foul going against the Vikings on top of that. As Maywen able to finish the slam, and he'll go to the line.
That'll turn the game around, won't it? A stuff and a flagrant foul.
Yep. It's kind of unfortunate. I mean, if you're going to commit a flagrant foul, you're hoping he doesn't make the basket.
That's the idea.
43-39 the score. It's a 4-point game.
So they're going to get a foul shot and the ball out.
Yep. That's a big one for the Red Eddies.
It'll put you right back in the ball game.
No doubt about it. So they're explaining the things to the scorer's table. And now, Wall may win to the line, 4-1, and then Edward Little will get the ball back on top of that. Trailing, though, still 43-39. You don't see too many flagrant fouls nowadays.
1:22 to go in the third quarter.
Yep. Free throw here is up, and it is no good. They give him one more. They get two for a flagrant. It looks like it.
Yes.
That appears to be the case. Thank you, Coach. You don't see these too often.
Master the obvious.
Yeah, our second free throw is up, and it's good. Now, they get the ball. Or do they? Yes. Moran's going to inbound for the Red Eddies, who trail 43-40 with 1:22 to go, third quarter of action. The lob in to Wall Maywen on the drive, layup good. He is such a good player, only a junior. It's a 1-point game.
We may look back at that play.
Colton Carson, bounce pass over to Strong. Strong across the timeline, bounce back to Carson. Now down low, Keniston had a good look, lays it up and in. Thought for a moment he might have waited too long, but he gets the layup, 45-42, Vikings. 55 seconds to go, third quarter.
Nice patience.
Morin with it, hands it off now for Khalid. Khalid being guarded by Carson. Khalid pulls up for three, got it. We're tied at 45. Ivan Khalid one more time for the Red Eddies. 35 seconds left, third
called
quarter.
it every time they needed him.
St. Pierre over to Strong. Strong ball above his head, left wing now for Record. Record feeds it to Carson, who drives baseline layup. No good, but he'll get the foul, and he'll go to the line for two free throws. Will Colton Carson.
Second foul on Brown.
Free throw up. Free throw good for Colton Carson. 46-45. Vikings have a 1-point lead over the Red Eddies. 24 seconds left, third quarter. Now the second free throw for Colton Carson is no good. Khalid the rebound for the Red Eddies. Khalid across the timeline. Carson there to meet him. Khalid with 10 seconds left on the clock, off the screen. Ivan Khalid kicks in the corner. Shea for three, short. Carson the rebound with 4 seconds, with three, with two. His pass knocked out of bounds by Khalid, and it went off of Vikings, so Edward Little will get the ball back with 1.1, or will they? Oh no, they signal Oxford Hills ball, so it'll be Oxford Hills ball with 1.1 seconds left. So Record will inbounds, as Khalid was the last one to touch it. Into St. Pierre from half court. No. And that's the end. Not close.
Up in the phys ed netting.
It hit the net up top on the roof, and I think Khalid might have gotten a piece of it anyway. All right, third quarter has concluded. We'll take this 30-second break. 46-45. Vikings up by one over Edward Little.
All aboard MBR.org, the place to get all your high school and amateur sports news and information. MBR.org is in high gear with Maine high school winter sports. Go to MBR.org to chat about your favorite team. Find the latest articles, travel news, and cancellations. Or visit their all-new and very popular team pages. MBR.org has everything you want to know about high school and amateur sports in Maine. Coming in February, all the high school tournament action at your fingertips 24/7. It's high school sports heaven. All aboard MBR.org.
On the video feed, welcome back into the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. Find the video and audio streams, MBRradio.com. This is the MBR Game of the Week. Aaron Morse, Coach Dave Wing with you.
Couldn't ask for much more than this, could we?
Absolutely. What a great game we've had. 46-45. Vikings up by 1 as the fourth quarter about ready to get underway. Edward Little will start with the basketball. It's Tyler Morin with it for the Red Eddies. You're listening on the radio. This is 96.9 The Ox. As in the lane, the shot won't go, but the rebound to Khalid. Oh, what a shot by Khalid.
What a shot.
And Edward Little retakes the lead, 47-46. Ivan Khalid in the lane, on the move. Got the bucket ahead now to Keniston. He'll lay it up and in. The Vikings with the answer. They go up 48-47 here. 1 point lead now for Oxford Hills. Good feed that time from Colton Carson. Swinging around the perimeter now to the Red Eddies. It's Shea on the drive into the lane. Bounce pass down low. They get it for Maywin and a whistle, and he traveled. So Viking ball up 48-47 with just over 7 minutes remaining in the game. Carson to bring it up for the Vikings. Gets it ahead for Strong. Strong ball above his head. Looking for some options here at half court. Strong lobs it up for Keniston. Keniston gets it now in the corner for Lutzka. Lutzka top of the key. Strong for three. No, off the side. Rebound, Keniston back to Strong. He'll lay it up and in! Second chance points for the Vikings. They lead by 3.
Keniston with a nice tip on the rebound.
Morin feeds it down low. It's Maywin doing some work against Keniston. Out to Morin. Now it's Shea on the move. Shea into the paint. Bumps into Keniston. No whistle. Put back no good by Shea. Rebound, Carson. Carson brings the ball up ahead for Lutzka. Back to Carson on the give and go. Carson. Oh, he traveled. That time they caught him. Earlier, there might have been a travel they did not catch. That time they do. 6:24 to go in the game. Vikings up 50-47.
A little out of control.
Tyler Morin to bring the ball left to right for Edward Little. They get it over in the corner for Austin Brown. Now it's Darby Shea. Back to Morin, top of the key. Here's Brown left wing for 3. Back iron, no. Lutzka the rebound for the Vikings. Oxford Hills up by 3 with 6:02 to go. St. Pierre across the timeline now. Met by Collins. St. Pierre now on the drive. Runner. Banks it off the backboard. No good. Rebound secured by Brown. Brown, they get it ahead now to Morin. Nice feed in the lane. And flying in there was Wall Maywin to draw the foul.
Boy, that's still the toughest call in basketball. Was it a blocking foul or an offensive foul?
He's going to the line here. What they ruled a blocking foul with 5:53 to go. Edward Little down by 3 on the road. Free throw rattles off, no good.
Third foul on Keniston.
Into the game for Edward Little. Storm Gibson. Second free throw here. That one's good. 2-point game. Remember, Edward Little won their previous matchup 58-51, so it's a pretty good game. That was a season opener. Oh, Strong nearly traveled, but gets ahead to Carson. Lobs it into Keniston outside St. Pierre. Now Strong top of the key. Strong off the screen from Carson. Strong to St. Pierre. St. Pierre will reset. Top of the key for Colton Carson. Right wing, it's Strong. Strong on the drive. Strong. Oh, misses the layup, and Wall Maywin gets the rebound.
Great defense.
Morin across the timeline for Edward Little. Down 2. Morin, he got screened. Strong got screened by his own defender, or by his own teammate. Pass inside, deflected out of bounds, intended for Collin. It'll still be Red Eddie's ball, and they want a timeout. We'll take it as well with 5:12 to go in the game. It's 50-48 Vikings here on MBR and 96.9 the Ox.
Look, I get it. We all got snowed in last week. You're just now getting shoveled out. And when somebody mentions something to you about summer camps, your only thought is, can I go to it right now so that I don't have to deal with the snow anymore? Totally get that. However, this February vacation week, if you're home with your kids, there is one thing that you're going to remember. If you don't have something for your kids to do, you're going to be in for a long summer. Registration is now open for University of Southern Maine's summer camps. They've got basketball, they've got soccer, they've got ice hockey, and they have a ton more. I haven't even scratched the surface on this. Find the registration links now. Go to usm.maine.edu. That's usm.maine.edu and search summer camps, or find the links right now at mbr.org. And maybe get them in shape for some of these summer camps by letting them shovel off the roof or something like that. Or the deck. Or the car. Or maybe the big wheel. Either way. University of Southern Maine summer camps, where kids should spend the summer.
Back out of the timeout here on the video feed at mbr.org. Every little basketball out of the timeout. They lob it in for Maywin. His pass stolen by St. Pierre. This is the Spectrum Healthcare Partners broadcast booth. Aaron Morse alongside Coach Dave Wing. Spencer Strong drives in. He's bumped and almost finished that one. He'll go to the line for 2. 4:53 to go in this one. Vikings up 50-48.
Going to go right down to the wire.
It will indeed. A good one between Oxford Hills and Edward Little here on MBRradio.com and 96.9 the Ox. Spencer Strong to the line. The free throw, no good. Strong trying to extend their lead to 3. Second free throw good. 51-48 Vikings. It's been a good one. Edward Little won their first matchup by 7. Edward Little 9-3. They're 4th in the heel points, although they have the second best record. As now able to draw a foul is Darby Shea. They nearly turned that one over. Morin lost the ball. Shea chased it down right along the near sideline and got fouled.
Just trying to hustle after the ball and committed a foul. Tough one.
So, Darby Shea will go to the line as they are in the bonus. Are the guests from Edward Little. As 10 team fouls on Oxford Hills. Free throw good. 2-point game. 51-49. As Storm Gibson back in for Austin Brown. Darby Shea, the senior forward, makes them both 1-point game here at Oxford Hills High School. It's Colton Carson with it in the backcourt. Bounce pass to Strong. Strong for the Vikings. Gets it across the timeline. Feeds it to Kenson at the elbow. Nice pass to Carson. Now they get out to Lutzka. In the corner, St. Pierre for 3. Back iron, no good this time. Red Eddie's get the rebound. And here comes Tyler Morin. Morin, top of the key for Storm Gibson for the Red Eddies. Gibson right wing for Darby Shea. Shea driving on St. Pierre. Spins around. Carson pokes it away. Recovered by Keniston. Here's Carson. Vikings on the 2-on-2. Carson on the drive. And he tried to get over to Keniston. And an offensive foul on Colton Carson, much to the chagrin of Scott Graffam, the head coach of the Vikings.
Tough place for a 6'5", 6'5" guard to be dribbling the ball around.
4:06 to go. He handles the ball pretty well, though, for a 6'5".
Very much. He's very agile.
Into the game for Edward Little is Austin Brown. 4:06 to go. Vikings up by 1. Edward Little basketball after the offensive foul. Morin brings it across the timeline. Morin on the drive. To the hoop. Layup won't go. Good contest by the Vikings. And Carson the rebound. Carson ahead to Strong. Strong directing traffic. Down low to Keniston. working the low block outside St. Pierre. St. Pierre off the Carson screen, leans into it, leans in, won't go, back iron. Keniston, the put back, no good, but he's fouled. And Atreyu Keniston to the line for 2 with 3:33 to go.
Boy, Keniston has been a rock tonight. Good rebounds. He's been around the rim. Got a few points for them, and now he's on the line.
51-50, Vikings by 1, 3:33 remaining. Keniston, the free throw, too strong. Atreyu Keniston. Second free throw. Back iron, it won't go. But an offensive rebound for Lutzka. Over to Strong. Strong off a screen from St. Pierre. Strong. Vikings get to reset up 1 with 3:28 to go. Strong picks his dribble up, now feeling the pressure. Over to Carson, right wing. Colton Carson looking to drive. Now he'll get over to Lutzka, top of the key. Left wing, it's Strong. Strong off the Lutzka screen. Now he fires to Carson. Carson way beyond the three-point line. Now he'll drive to the elbow into the paint. Down low, Keniston. Layup won't go. Put back, good! Atreyu Keniston never gave up on it. 3-point lead, Vikings. 2:56 to go in the game. Tyler Morin with it for the Red Eddies. Morin off the screen from Khaled. Now back to Khaled. Khaled gets it over to Shea. Shea on the drive. Hands it off Khaled. Khaled guarded by Lutzka. Khaled on the move. Oh, his pass deflected. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Strong. I think that's the right call, Coach. They were able to deflect it off him.
Yeah, they were lucky that it came off Oxford Hills.
2:33 to go. Vikings up by 3. Red Eddie's ball. Morin gets it in now for Shea. Shea on the move into the paint. Runner won't go. And the foul, I think, is going against the Red Eddies on the rebound. Yeah, Keniston got fouled there. So Viking ball.
Yeah, over the top on the rebound.
With about 2.5 minutes left here.
And we're in the bonus.
So Keniston's going to get more free throws. Remember, he missed 2 earlier. But the Vikings up by 3 here. Oxford Hills enter this game 5-6 on the year, 5th in AA North. Everett Little 9-3, 4th in AA North because of the heel points. They actually have the second best record behind only Portland. Free throw for Keniston, 1-1, and he makes the front end. Second free throw coming up. Got it. 5-point lead, Oxford Hills. 2.5 minutes left. Right wing, it's Khaled on the drive. Malin outside now, Shea. Got to look for 3. Too strong. Offensive rebound, though. They get it back to Shea, and he lays it in. Good offensive rebound by Austin Brown, and then a nice pass to Shea, cutting into the paint. Timeout, Edward Little with 2:17 left. 55-52, Vikings by 3, Coach.
Yeah, I think that's a nice rebound. He looked for the man cutting right down the lane, and Shea was fearless. He drove right to the hole.
No doubt about that. Good take by Darby Shea, the senior. This is a pretty heavy senior team. Although Austin Brown's only a sophomore, and then, of course, Wall Maywin, who we've seen a lot today, is a junior. The Vikings, Chris St. Pierre, a senior, and Atreyu Keniston, a senior, but they'll have Colton Carson back next year. Seems like Colton Carson's been around forever. Committed to University of Maine in baseball as a pitcher, quarterback, and star player for the basketball team. Vikings up 55-52, 2:17 to go, 4th quarter. Carson to get it in for Oxford Hills, gets over to Keniston. Back to Carson. Carson ahead now for Strong. Strong in the corner for Lutzka. Lutzka off the screen now. St. Pierre, who's hit some big 3s today. St. Pierre guarded by Khaled. St. Pierre hands it off to Strong. Khaled all over Strong, and it's going to be an over and back. Khaled caused the turnover. Red Eddie's ball.
I think the Oxford Hills fan thought there was a little contact there.
He was definitely all over Spencer Strong. Khaled, the senior. Great defensive play by Iben Khaled, and now Khaled will handle the ball. When in doubt, get it into Khaled's hands if you're Edward Little. Khaled will hand it off to Morin now, off the screen from Khaled. Edward Little down 3, under 2 minutes remaining in this one. Morin with it. Morin being guarded by Lutzka. Lutzka, he causes an over and back. Yannick Lutzka causes the turnover. He's fired up. Vikings ball.
Turnabout is fair play.
Oh my goodness. A minute 40 left here. Vikings up by 3. And Storm Gibson back in for Edward Little. Chris St. Pierre to inbounds for the Vikings. St. Pierre gets it in for Carson. Carson dribbles twice, hands it off for Strong. Back to Carson in the lane. Khaled tried to draw a charge, no whistle. Play on. Carson top of the key. Carson holding. St. Pierre right wing. Now Strong. A minute 23 to go, and Strong bumped by Gibson and a foul, and he'll get a 1-and-1. 19 foul on the Red Eddies.
One time that Oxford Hills can take off the clock but still look for a shot, the better off they are to keep the ball out of especially Khalid's hands.
Yeah, Iben Khaled, what a star for the Red Eddies. Wall Maywin as well. Spencer Strong to the line for the 1-and-1. He makes the front end. That's huge. 4-point lead for the Vikings. A minute 22 to go. A good one here tonight at Oxford Hills. Good contingent from Edward Little here as well on the far side from our point of view.
Yeah, probably the best squad we've seen this year, really.
Second free throw good as well. 5-point lead for the Vikings. Scott Graffin wants timeout here. We'll keep it right here with a minute 22 left. And the Vikings up by 5. And if you're Scott Graffin, what are you telling his team? What are you telling your team on defense here?
Well, play good defense, try not to foul. You're going to give them a 1-and-1 right away. As far as Edward Little's concerned, do you want to take the 3 right away, or do you want to work it in for a 2 and then play good defense? Tough decisions for coaches. That's where they earn their keep right there, these kind of games.
Obviously, Edward Little will look to get the ball in the hands of Iben Khaled. Wall Maywin as well, down low in the block. And they have some guys who can shoot it a little bit. Darby Shea's kind of been hot and cold today, but he likes to take those 3s as well. So we'll see what they do on offense. It'll be Shea to inbounds the ball out of the timeout as Tyler Morin's back there. Also on the court, Austin Brown, their sophomore, who's in the starting lineup. And then Khaled and Wall Maywin as well. All right, here come the Red Eddies down 5. It's Khaled with it right wing. Khaled on the drive, lays it up and in. 3-point game.
I'd give it to him every time,
yep.
I swear.
Strong with it. 57-54, Vikings up by 3. Strong picks his dribble up, gets it over to Keniston, who gets it back to Strong. Strong, double teamed again, knocked away by Moore and recovered by Carson. Now back to Strong, under a minute to go in the game. Vikings up by 3, down low, Lutzka. Now out to St. Pierre, they just want to try to stall a little bit here. St. Pierre didn't even think about shooting that like he normally would. Oh, the bounce pass though, stolen by Khaled. Khaled on the drive, and he's fouled by Strong. Strong the bounce pass, and Khaled read it perfectly. 46.3 seconds to go.
He is lightning fast. I didn't even see him coming. I thought it was a safe pass, and all of a sudden, bang, he's there.
Spencer Strong never saw him coming either, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
Iben Khaled in the double bonus, 2 free throws here. Red Eddies trail by 3. They need these. Crowd trying to make some noise. Khaled rattles off, no good. Iben Khaled, senior guard, looking to make the second one here. The free throw is up. The free throw is no good. And an out. Rebound, Carson. Carson ahead for Lutzka. Now St. Pierre in the left wing with 40 seconds left. And that time a foul as they tried to get over to Colton Carson with 39.8 seconds to go. Vikings up by 3.
Yeah, the Vikings did a good job. They don't need another bucket. They need to run time off the clock and get fouled like they did and sink these foul shots.
Colton Carson, the junior, misses the first. Rattles off the front iron. Not missing by much, but free throws so important. Khaled missed both. Can Carson make his second one? Colton Carson misses both, and here come the Red Eddies. New life for Edward Little. Brown with the ball, lobs it for Shea, and a timeout. Edward Little wants to talk things over with 29.4 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here.
I was just going to say,
I don't
think
want to
Edward
risk
Little wants to call a
missing
timeout.
anything of this one. 29.4 seconds remaining, 57-54 Vikings.
I think they've got to either clear out a side or set up a pick and let Khalid go at it. I mean, he's something else.
He is. I don't know how much of a three-point shooter he is necessarily. Maybe they'll get some more shooters in around him, but he's a great guy to drive to the hoop, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's
it's hard
true.
to stop him.
29 seconds. They don't have a lot. Doesn't seem to me they have very many three-point shooters for Yale.
No, and Darby Shea took a couple. He made one early, and we saw Ahmed Safi make that three, but we haven't seen much of him since then, so I don't know where they go with him or not. But, no, yeah, they're not an outside shooting team. They like to feed it down low to big number 4, Mr. Wall Maywin, and they like to have a Khalid drive the ball to the hoop. So the Vikings on defense will be their starting 5, the guys they rely on. Lutzka, Strong, St. Pierre, Keniston, and Carson. And it'll be Maywin and Khalid and Shea and Brown and Morin. Starting 5 for Edward Little. Morin inbounds in front of his own bench with 29.4 seconds left. Red Eddies down 3 into Shea. Top of the key. Shea now drives. Shea a jump step into the lane. He traveled. He traveled. Vikings ball with 26.1 seconds to go.
He's looking incredulous. Boy, it looked like a travel to me. What do you think?
You might be able to get away with that in the NBA.
Oh, I'm sure you can get away with the NBA.
Inbounds to Spencer Strong with 24 seconds left. Gets it over to Carson. Carson back to Strong. Red Eddies trying to cause a turnover, and they almost do, but Morin stepped out of bounds after he stole the ball.
Ooh, it's close.
Yeah, 18.2 seconds to go. Vikings lead 57-54. Carson will inbounds, and now Scott Graffin will call timeout, and Oxford Hills will talk things over. As they're on offense here, but they want to avoid a turnover, and we know Edward Little can cause those.
Well, I think, again, Edward Little's strategy ought to be who's their weakest foul shooter, play him and make it look like he's open and then foul him. Oxford Hills, I say you don't want to pass in the backcourt unless you need the space. Try to keep it in the front court and run off that time. You know you're going to get fouled, so take your time and hit those foul shots.
You know, you mentioned to find the weakest foul shooter. How much scouting is done at the high school level in Maine?
Well, I think teams a lot of times will videotape. Kind of surprised there's nobody up here tonight. They'll videotape their home games.
Yeah.
So they get a look at somebody. Although if a team puts it online for their own players, anybody can get it. So
right.
You know how that goes. There's not a lot, to be honest with you. When you play 2 nights a week, it means people are all over the place.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens here. Let's go to inbounds for the Vikings. Up 3 with 18.2 seconds to go in the game. Here we go, the inbounds pass. Can they get it in? Who do they want to try to get it to? They try to get in for Carson, and the Vikings forced to call time.
I saw,
I believe they were forced to call time there. I saw a 5 go up like it was a 5-second call. But I think Oxford Hills called timeout. Yeah, they did. Remember, a little argument it should be.
I saw an Eastern Maine Championship game lost. You know how they had the one line, and it was a tie game, down 1, and one of the guys broke to the backcourt that was trying to get the inbounds into him. Somebody stole it, took one dribble, shot up a bomb from outside, and won the game. So I always say, don't throw it in the backcourt, please.
Right. Yeah, at least get into the front court. Even if you turn it over in the front court, they still have to go the length of the court. I think Edward Little wants to know about the clock. The clock was at 12, and now it's at 11, but there was never a play.
Yeah, they never played.
No, they never got the ball in.
Good catch there. Good catch.
Edward Little, I think, is asking about that. Their head coach, Mike Adams, wants to know what's going on. I think they'll reset it. Yeah, they did. They reset it. Okay. But a little confusion
Mike
right
Adams
now.
doesn't think so.
Well, they did. They reset to where it was before. Yeah. Our view is blocked partially at the top number, or the top part of the number. I believe that's 12.2, right?
No, it's 18.2.
Is it 18 point? Well, yeah, it's just hard to tell from our angle. But there's under 20 seconds left.
Mike Adams is adamant. He's holding up 5. I don't know if he thought it should be set differently or if he thought it was 5-second call before they got the timeout.
Well, yeah, they thought it was a 5-second call. But it wasn't, I don't think. At the timeout, here we go. Yeah, 18.2, I believe, left. Inbounds, Colton Carson. And Edward Little's clapping their hands. They just get Oxford Hills for a foul, an offensive foul? They did. They got it on Lutzka, and it's going to be Edward Little ball, and no time ran off the clock. Wow.
That's like the old Celtics play against the Rockets. Timeout EL.
Edward Little's going to call time.
They're going to use. This is why you save timeouts.
Exactly. There is a black bar that goes above the top part of the numbers on the scoreboard, and so I sometimes, when the numbers are similar, have a hard time. And I think one of the lights is out below it, so that does not look like an 8. But we'll go with Coach. 18.2, 57-54. Vikings lead, but Edward Little just got the ball back because of an offensive foul, and
that looked like a good call, by the way.
Illegal screen or something of the sort, or push off. Scott Graffam is not pleased. Still debating things with the ref. Now, they don't get free throws out of that.
No.
Darby Shea to inbounds.
Although I'm not sure why. Offensive
Gets
foul.
it into Morin.
No play of control.
Morin with 15 now. 14. Right wing Brown. Collett on the baseline. Collett back to Brown, right wing for 3. Short. Rebound, Keniston. With 5 seconds left, they get to St. Pierre. Ahead for Lutzka. Lutzka will just dribble it out, and he gets fouled with a half-second to go in the game. The Vikings up 3. It looks like they're going to pull this one out, and Chris St. Pierre getting the crowd hyped up.
Boy, I'll tell you what, a lot of heel points here for Oxford Hills. This may put them in the tournament.
Yannick Lutzka to the line for 2. Half a second left. He misses the first. If he misses the second, they have to heave it up from where they were across the entire court. If he makes it, it's a 4-point game. It's out of reach anyway. Second free throw. Good. 4-point game. Collin will heave it up. It doesn't matter. It's over. The Vikings upset the Red Eddies 58-54 here tonight at Oxford Hills High School. The Vikings improved to 6-6 on the year. The Red Eddies fall to 9-4 on the year. And Coach, you know, you look at this, they were only separate. I mean, Everett Little was 4th in the heel points. Oxford Hills was 5th in the heel points. I mean, I don't think they'll jump Edward Little, not with a 6-6 record, but Edward Little certainly that doesn't help their case, and it certainly is a big win for Oxford Hills.
Well, what this does for Oxford Hills is Edward Little is going to continue to win. There isn't any question about that.
Yeah, they're a good team.
So you get those, they call them ancillary points, where every time they win, it ups their preliminary points, which ups your tournament points. So a win like that's a big one.
Bessie Motors Player of the Game. Who do you want to give it to here tonight? You know,
I think Keniston.
Yeah, he played really well.
I think he made the big rebounds.
Yep.
He had a couple big shots.
Yep. All right, so Atreyu Keniston senior, 6'4", is our Bethany Motors player of the game. He had a tough matchup tonight, I think, against Maywen down low and more than held his own. And he is the player of the game. 58-54, Oxford Hills with the victory over Edward Little. And the Vikings 6-6 now on the year. They snap a little 2-game skid as well. So that's nice to see as well. And we will sign off. Thanks to everyone who helped make this broadcast possible. I think the fourth quarter went pretty smoothly.
There was a lot of ranting and raving in between.
Well, yeah, what's it going to do? 58-54, Vikings winners over the Red Eddies. For Coach Dave Wing, I'm Aaron Morris signing off. Have a good night.